Good morning and welcome to another edition of Rise and Shine Yoga. I'm Paul Barr, the owner of Oxford Yoga Studio here in downtown Oxford, 18 North Washington. It's good to be back with you after a couple weeks of a hiatus. I'm going to Africa in June, so I'm starting to train. I'm going to be climbing Mount Kilimanjaro for a animal rescue organization that I'm heavily involved with, Canine Companion Rescue Center, or CCRC. So I'm really excited about that. But I'm also glad to be back with you here on the mat. Do some yoga this morning. The sun's bright, spring is in the air. Well, better way to start our morning with some yoga. As we always do, let's sit at the front of our mat. Our legs can be crossed or straight. Bring your palms together at the center of the heart. Close your eyes. And as we always do, we want to set a dedication or an offering for our practice this morning. This dedication or offering is a good way to generate some good karma, which really at its core means that if you do good things for other people, good things will happen to you. And this intention can be for family member, friends, someone who's struggling with an illness, someone maybe you're not on good terms with. It could be for the world. It can also be for yourself. For we believe that if we don't take care of ourselves, mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally, it's really hard to take care of other people. So just set this intention. And we seal in this intention for our practice just bowing our chin to our chest, knowing we can come back to this intention at any time during our practice. If our mind wanders, if our breath struggles, if our body just doesn't cooperate, we can always come back to this intention. And also know that this intention, this dedication, this offering of your practice, that this person or persons will receive just as much of the benefits of this practice as you do, which is a really, really cool thing. So even though your intention is not here physically, they're going to get all the benefits of the practice, which is pretty cool. So this morning we're going to incorporate a newer type of sequence into our practice, and this is called a joint range of motion series. It's a very subtle series where we kind of focus on all the joints of our body, our fingers, our wrists, our feet, stuff that we don't normally maybe think of in terms of stretching or working on. But today we're just going to, at least initially, just kind of work on these joints. It's called a joint freeing series. I just started started teaching at a program at McLaren and Mount Clemens for their cardiac patients. And this is kind of the stuff that we start doing and working with them. So the first one, and your breath can just be normal. So the first one, we're just going to take our hands and take our right hand, take your right palm, and just take your pinky finger and just start to squeeze the pinky finger, just squeezing it, just very gently, getting that blood flow. And then just take your pinky and just gently bend it towards your wrist, just stretching it out. If you have any discomfort, just bring it back a little bit. Then we'll go on to the next finger, just gently squeezing the joint, squeezing the knuckles. And again, just try to bend or stretch the finger, bringing it toward your wrist. And then release. And the next finger, again, just gently squeezing and stretching it. And just gently pulling it towards your wrist, stretching it out. And the next finger, squeezing it, just gently squeezing the knuckles. Almost like a little massage if you wanted to. And again, just pull it towards your wrist, stretching it out. And the same with your thumb, just kind of squeeze it, massage it. And then if you can, just try to bend it towards your wrist. It's a little bit difficult, but. And then release, and then we'll do our left hand. Starting with the pinky, and again, just squeezing, or massaging, or rubbing the pinky. And then just gently stretching it out, bringing it toward the wrist. And then the next finger, just start to squeeze, massage, getting that blood flow. And again, just pull it towards your wrist. The next finger, again, we're just massaging it. And then just gently pull it towards your wrist. And the next finger, again, just massaging it, just getting that blood flow. And this is really important, especially in the technology age we live in, where we're texting and using our fingers probably a lot more than we ever did. But yet we don't really think of it that way. We should, but we just don't. And again, just bend the finger towards your wrist. And your thumb, massage it. And then just bend it toward the wrist. Shake out the hands. Now I want you to interlace your fingers. We're just going to do some wrist circles. So we're just going to gently rotate the wrists. Again, just stretching them out. My mom, who's not quite 70, as she is oft to remind me, her fingers are very stiff. And so I try to get her to do this a lot, just rotating the wrist, stretching out the fingers. And I'll go the other way, reverse it. And just release and shake it out. Now extend your right arm, and we're going to grab our right arm or straight. We're just going to grab our right hand, and we're just going to bring the fingers toward the ground. It's kind of a stretch of the bicep area. It's very gentle. And then release. And we'll do the left hand. So straighten out the left arm. Take your right hand, grab your left fingers, and try to gently pull them toward the ground. Again, we're just stretching out the forearm, the bicep. And again, this is stuff we don't normally do, but it's a good way for those of you that have arthritis or just have stiff joints. Just a very gentle way, kind of getting them all loose, getting them woken up, taking care of them. And release, and again, shake out the arms. You can make some fists, make a fist, open up, make a fist. So that's the first introduction to our joint range of motion series. Take a quick break, maybe get a drink of water. We'll come back, continuing with our range of motion and joint series. See you in a bit. Welcome back to our next segment of Rise and Shine Yoga, continuing with our range of motion series or joint series. This time I want you to take your arm, both arms, extend them. This time I want you to bring your hands to the sky, point your fingers to the sky. Maybe bring the fingers toward your body. And then release, and then bring the fingers toward the ground, and then bring them up and curl the fingers in, and extend. Try to bring your fingers to the ground, and then up, and then curl, and up and extend and down. And shake it out. So now let's do the feet. So extend your legs straight out in front of you. And this first thing we're going to do is I want you to point your toes straight towards your mat. So you're just pointing them straight. You can either call this flexing or pointing. So just you're getting your toes pointed that way. You should feel a nice little stretch here at the top of the feet. And then release. And this time, bring your feet towards your body. You should feel a little bit in the calves. And then again, point your toes to the front of the mat. Again, you should feel a little nice stretch at the top of the feet. Again, this is stuff we don't normally do, but we should because we're always on our feet most of the time, walking or running or shopping, and then pull your toes towards you. These look like simple movements, but as you can tell, we are activating certain parts of the body. And one more time, point the toes straight. And then point the toes back to you. And then if you can, kind of bend. We'll just do one leg at a time. So keep the left leg extended, lift your right foot, and just do some ankle rotations. So rotate the foot one way. And then reverse. Again, we're just loosening up the feet. We're taking care of our feet, taking care of all the ligaments and the tendons and the muscles. And then gently place your right foot straight onto the mat. Now to the left, just lift your foot gently. We'll just do some ankle circles. And again, your ankle may not circle as much as you think. And then reverse. And bring them flat. And then I want you to come to a kneeling position, and if you have a blanket, you can put it underneath your knees. And we're going to, again, taking care of our feet, stretching out our toes, stretching out our feet. So we're going to start in a kneeling position. And then we're just going to sit back on our heels. And we've done this pose before, stretching out our ankles again. And by doing this, the stuff that we did before, this should be a little bit easier because we have already kind of woken up the feet a little bit. So and very gently come up to kneeling. This time, bring your feet close together, get on your tippy toes, and then just sit back on your heels. This time, stretching out your toes, as I'm sure you're well aware of. And this joint series, this range of motion series, is a great tool to use at any time. I mean, if you don't have time to do a full yoga practice, just getting all the areas of the body just stretched out, woken up. It's very, very beneficial. Then come back up to kneeling. And come back into a sitting position. Your legs can be straight or crossed. So now we're going to work on our neck a little bit. So take your right hand, bring it by your left ear. Just gently bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Just gently stretching out the left side of the neck. And again, the neck. How many people do you know that have neck issues or back issues or upper, getting stiff? This is a nice, very gentle pose, just very gently kind of trying to unwind the tightness or the stress that's in our neck. And then release, come back to center. Take your left hand, bring it by your right ear, and again, just gently bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Again, we're just stretching out the right side of the neck. We've done this pose before, but again, this is just something that we always want to try to do on a regular basis. And come back to center. Now just gently bow your chin to chest, just stretching out the back of the neck here. And very slowly come up. I want you to take your hands, bring them behind your back, interlace the fingers. Just gently squeeze the shoulder blades together as you look up to the sky. And we're stretching out the front of our chest. And then release, bring your arms in front, hands in front, interlace the fingers, press them forward. Kind of sit back and really round the back, really stretching out that back. Come back up. Bring the arms up to the sky, interlace the fingers, pressing them up. And then release, shake out. So that's our second segment, so get a drink of water, take a break, and we will finish our final segment of our joint range of motion series. And welcome back to our final segment of Rise and Shine Yoga, our joint freeing or range of motion series. This time we're going to work a little bit on the shoulders here. So what I want you to do is just place your left hand kind of on the, it's called the anterior deltoid, but the front of your shoulder. And we're just going to very slowly just move our shoulder, and wherever it goes, it goes. We don't want any sharp pain. We're just very slowly, this is a ball and socket, so we're just rotating it around. You may hear creaks, you may hear strange noises coming out of your shoulder. And all we're really doing is really trying to just stretch out this big area of the shoulder. This time of year is baseball season, so pitchers, it's common to have what we call rotator cuff injuries, which are in the shoulder. Now reverse. And again, if you have any sharp pain while doing this, then as we say in our yoga, don't do it. Very slowly, very slowly. And now we'll do the other side. And again, this is just what I do. I just take my right hand, place it on the front of the shoulder, and just very slowly just rotate the shoulder. You may notice or have noticed that one side has a different range of motion than the other, which is very typical. Both sides of our bodies were not created equal, as you probably know by now. And then gently reverse. Shake out your arms. Now this time I want you to take your right arm and so you can take your left arm, bring it underneath the right arm, and we're just going to bring our right arm across our body to the left. Again, we'll stretch here of the shoulder area. If you haven't noticed already, that even though this may look to some people like an easy series anybody can do, and they can, but that when you work the joints, stuff that maybe you've never done before, never done any of these things before, it can be a little bit of a challenge. But know that you are getting them healthier, stronger. And then release. We'll do the left arm. Bring the left arm across your body. If you can, bring your right arm underneath the left. Or just bringing it across to to the right. And then release, shake it out. Do some twists. Bring your right hand behind your right hip, left hand onto your right knee, and just we're going to gently twist over to the right. Sitting up nice and tall. And come back to center. Left hand behind the left hip, right hand on the left knee, and just gently twist over to the left. And come back to center. We're going to roll forward on the hands and knees. If your knees are a little cranky, you can bring the towel underneath your knees. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, flat back. We're just going to do a few cat-cows. Again, just stretching out that spine. So we're going to inhale, drop the belly, lift the head. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head. Exhale, round the back. Bring the big toes of your feet together. Sit back on your heels. Come into child's pose. Very slowly come up. Make your way to a seated position. And we're just going to close for the next minute or so. You can have your legs straight or crossed. Bring your hands either in your lap or on your knees. Just close your eyes. All I want you to do is just breathe. Just sit up nice and tall and breathe. Whatever thoughts that come into your mind, just let them go in and out. Just don't try to stop them or force them or get rid of them. Just notice them, and whatever you concentrate on, you concentrate on. But just breathe. And nice, good breath. Very relaxing. Very gently bow your chin to chest. Bring your palms together to the center of the heart. Thank you so much, guys, for letting me lead you in your practice this morning. May you have good thoughts, good words, good actions, not just today, but every day. And we'll see you next week, and I wish you a very, very good week.
At Oakland County Parks and Recreation, we value what you value: family relationships, community connections, good health, environmental stewardship, and economic stability. Oakland County residents and businesses have invested in preserving nearly 7,000 acres of parkland. Since 1966, 13 parks and golf courses have been acquired, maintained, and improved. Oakland County parks and facilities are made possible by millage funds supported by Oakland County residents. For a home valued at $200,000, the homeowner pays less than $25 per year to support the Oakland County parks. With every generation, families create lifelong memories at Oakland County's award-winning parks. From exciting summer escapades and stories around the campfire to brisk fall walks on wooded trails and snowy winter outings, the outdoors beckons year-round. It's time to get up, get out, and get going at the Oakland County parks. Active recreation options abound. Cross-country ski or mountain bike on tree-lined trails. Scale the rock climbing wall. Get your kicks with soccer at several sports fields. Row or paddle a boat on 4 picturesque inland lakes. It's an easy journey. Most parks are just a short drive away. A quick tip: all our parks and golf courses end in Oaks. To find your favorite, just go to destinationoakland.com. Click to pick Oceans of Motion water parks at Red Oaks and Waterford Oaks, the Wint Nature Center at Independence Oaks, Teen Adventures, and even entertainment to go. When outdoor adventures on your list, there's fishing, beaches, boating, playgrounds, and seasonal hunting. The campgrounds at Addison Oaks and Groveland Oaks feel like being up north with plenty of recreation options. Want to get fit? Hit the trails. Oakland County Parks boasts more than 68 miles for strolling, walking, hiking and running, biking, or horseback riding. If the links are your lure, 5 golf courses, including Premier Course Lion Oaks, are conveniently located. Make Glen Oaks or White Lake Oaks your home course. Get an up-north feel at Springfield Oaks, or play a quick 9 at Red Oaks. Our recreation lineup rocks. Learn to swim. Experience an outdoor adventures camp. Take the fast track at BMX, or gain new lifelong skills. Everyone's included. Individuals with disabilities participate in dozens of adaptive opportunities, including a new fully accessible playscape, modified golf carts, and annual events. There's always something special going on at Oakland County Parks, whether it's a classic car show, the Oakland County Fair, a senior golf tournament, or the Ellis Barn Festival. Being green is an everyday practice with nature interpretive programs, wildlife habitat protection, reduction of invasive species, and stormwater management.